India likely to push democratized AI doctrine after the AI Impact Summit. It's expected to sharpen its global AI pitch after the India AI Impact Summit 2026, with sources close to the development indicating that the outcomes expected from the summit.
That's right. In fact, the Prime Minister just spoke about a human-centric AI approach that India needs to have. He has spoken about the importance of outcomes and also the importance of having control on AI, although we let it evolve in whichever way it deems proper. But yes, India is going to talk about building access, affordability and inclusion. Government sources have told NDTV that the summit's final outcome document, currently under discussion among participating countries and stakeholders, is likely to outline a voluntary and non-binding framework to expand access to foundational AI resources while reinforcing the principle of national sovereignty.
All right, Aishwarya joins us for more on this. Aishwarya, before we get in Aishwarya, let's quickly now play out some of those important sound bites and snippets of what the Prime Minister said at the AI Impact Summit.
सिर्फ डेटा पॉइंट न बन जाए, इंसान सिर्फ रॉ मटेरियल तक सीमित न रह जाए, इसलिए एआई को डेमोक्रेटाइज करना होगा। इसे इंक्लूजन और एम्पावरमेंट का माध्यम बनाना होगा। दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी युवा आबादी का देश है, सबसे बड़े टेक टैलेंट पूल का केंद्र है, सबसे बड़े टेक एनेबल्ड इकोसिस्टम का उदाहरण है। भारत नई टेक्नोलॉजी बनाता भी है और उसे अभूतपूर्व तेजी से अपनाता भी है।
All right, let's get in Aishwarya now for more on this. Aishwarya, when the Prime Minister said and he focused on democratized AI, this is essentially India's big contribution when it talks about AI for the entire global south. Whether you talk about developing countries, whether you talk about least developed countries, they don't have the resources unless and until AI is democratized and inclusion and access is at its very foundation.
Well, certainly, and that's the point of discussion that is taking place with several country heads who had visited, and taken participation in the AI India Summit. What we've been told is that the outcomes that are expected from the AI India Summit will center on a democratized AI doctrine built across access, affordability, and inclusion as well. Close to the government had also indicated, which are working particularly on the document that will come out after the AI Summit, that currently it's under the discussion, and also the stakeholders have been told to come on a one page that AI resources should reinforce the principle of national sovereignty as well. What we've been also told is that this move is being seen as India's strategic response to the concentration of advanced AI capabilities within a small group of developed nations and cooperation. And therefore, the reason perhaps the New Delhi wants to reframe the global debate towards the diffusion of technology rather than consolidation of power. And certainly that's one particular thing that New Delhi is focusing on as far as the outcome from the AI India Summit is concerned. Remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to hold that very important roundtable conference as well. And there is continuous talks with the CEO of the AI India Summit with different heads of the country to bring all of them under one page, so that what India is particularly focusing on to center on democratization of AI doctrine that should build around access of affordability and inclusion, and that's where India is pitching for.
Aishwarya, it's also very interesting that, in the picture, the Anthropic CEO and Dario Amodei and, of course, Sam Altman of OpenAI, they are showing their fists in the air. So that clearly means that India is also bringing together tech giants on the same platform, and it wants to play an important role when it comes to tech diplomacy. At the same time, the Prime Minister has made it very clear that India's approach to AI is going to be human-centric, and that India sees future, not fear in AI.
All right. In fact, that's the big message there. And all eyes now are on that round table where big tech leaders and CEOs will be meeting Prime Minister Modi. And some of this agenda will get into actionable items and actionable points that time when that round table takes place. In fact,